What is up, you guys? Stage here. Um, I don't know anymore. Very dangerous statement because that assumes that I ever knew. I don't know that I ever did know. I don't know that I ever did know. But a few things for certain is that yeah, there's definitely some time and energy that needs to be reallocated, put into other things. The hunger levels, desperation levels, the focus levels need to increase, and not really trying to make things happen outside of the will of, the forces of nature that know better. But certainly not in a place, a spot, a mental state where I'm very comfortable with stagnation in any way, shape, or form. And I'm looking to make very rapid progress within my life. And so within this time period, I'm also, as you can see, outside of the man cave for a while. So the content might slow down, man. The content might be the thing that has to take a backseat. Sometimes sometimes it's the full-time student part that takes a backseat. Sometimes it's the entrepreneurial part that takes a backseat. The content has never taken a backseat. It's always been hammering away, getting that done, making sure that gets done. Because without that consistency, I feel like I'm nothing. Without that consistency, then what do I have? What's left? You know. And so we've never let it come to that. So yeah, I think it just might be time. I think it just might be time, man. It's not that I'm falling apart, but I feel like it for sure. And I want so much more for myself. You know, I want so much more for myself. And so I have to become more once again. I feel that sometimes we stray away from the path in a sense, as in when you're on that path of focus, that's all you know. And when that's all you know, then you think about the things that are outside of what you know. And then when you go to explore those things, they remind you why the path of focus is all you wanted to know. And so, yeah, I'm getting back to a season where I'd like to get back to that. And yeah, man, just battling a lot, fighting through a lot internally, mentally, trying to put myself in the best position possible, not only to win, not only to succeed, because we had a conversation about how in the last season we did do exactly what we wanted to do. We did succeed, and we left that season broken, essentially. And I don't think I've ever gotten myself together after that, truly, like properly. Yeah, in phases and pockets or whatever, but ultimately, no, that has not been the case. And so, yeah, I'd say it's high time that we maybe took some time. I don't know. I'll maybe say this today and put this up on Monday. It's Sunday right now. It's Sunday 11, so almost Monday. I'll maybe put this out tomorrow, 5 o'clock, and something happens, something comes up, and I decide, nah, you know what? Let me get back to it. Right? That may be the case, or that may not be the case. I may decide to stick to that decision of taking the time away and doing some much needed growing, you know, much needed reevaluation, just sinking time into other things that may be on the forefront of my mind, or they maybe not, but they ought to be. Yeah, certainly going through a lot, certainly going through a lot and not coping in the ways that I probably should be with those things. And so yeah, I'm going through it and I'm dealing with it, getting better in real time. But there's still certainly much to. There's still certainly a lot on the line, a lot that's depending on me actually locking in, locking down, and executing on certain things. Much more than is depending on me locking down and executing. For example, on a social media front. Again, it's so tough, man. It's so hard to let go. It's that tiny bit of dopamine hit, man, that you get from just having it out there, knowing that you are grinding it out. And nah, I'm not gonna stop. I can't stop. I can't. I have to find a way through it. I have to persevere. I'm at a 1.9k videos on YouTube now. 1.9k, probably at some change. I mean, I'm only 100 videos away from like doing 2,000 videos in like less than a year. Most of the videos I've done in the past year or so. 2,000. There are people with millions of subscribers that haven't put up 2,000 videos. You get me? So I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. And I want to keep that going. And I want to keep showing up. And that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, fuck all this negative bullshit that I was on just now. Yeah, fuck all that, man. But yeah, sure. Life's in shambles. Do need to like sink in, focus in, lock in. But I don't think, uh, yeah, not continuing to build the compounding is going to help that. I don't think having less things um, that are compounding positively and that are building positively is the answer. I think the answer is just to cut out the bullshit, like I plan on doing, and yeah, just lock the fuck back in. Yeah. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. But yeah, certainly there is that sense. There is the truth in the title. There's the truth in the opening phrase and in the first or the majority of what this video is, which is I don't know anymore. But I'm dead set on figuring it out. That's the important thing. I want a lot for myself. I want a lot more. But I see now. Um, I have had an effect here, which is not the one that I intended on having. Vengeance won't change the past, mine or anyone else's. I have to become more. If you do, in fact, enjoy the content, please help me out by subscribing. Thank you for watching. I have been Sage, standing on business. Signing off.